We don't promote off of like how well you can turn a wrench, although that's a part of it. Yeah. But your potential to lead soldiers, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. And something we was talking about, because we were going off of who would be promoted. That's what we were going off of. Like, who would you promote in the situation? Would it be the person who's confident or the person who knows their job? And I'm picking the person who knows their job due to just experience.
But I don't think that just knowing your job means you should be promoted.
Okay, yeah, but if you don't know your job, would you promote someone into a new MOS?
What are you saying? I'm
would you? So I want to reclass. I want to reclass to what's your MOS?
92 Yankee.
I want to reclass to a 92 Yankee. I know nothing about it. Would you promote me?
What you mean promote you, like, as far as what?
I don't know anything about this. I don't know anything about your MOS. And say I've been in your MOS for 4 months. Would you just promote me? Would I be
based off potential?
Yes, based off potential of just trying to learn your MOS.
No, so of course when you first get up under a leadership or whatever, of course they're gonna show you like the basic things, but like, of course you ain't gonna know everything within 4 months. But based off your potential, are you showing initiative? Are you, doing the things that I can see? Okay, he's willing to learn, or he, willing to be promoted. Yeah, I would promote you based off your potential.
Yeah. So there's something happening in our S6 where we're about to get a new S6. So, and if I was one of those soldiers that's coming here to be S6 for this brigade, and I don't know anything about my job, what's going to happen?
I think you're trying to have two arguments. Yeah. You're trying to say somebody who's completely oblivious to a certain skill set.
And that's what I'm saying.
That's not plausible, though. Like, that's really not plausible, because select, educate, train, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Oh, yeah, their
program,
AIT,
you know what I'm saying? Like, they went to, right,
little,
you're reclassing to change your MOS. Yeah. So, and if you pass all of the tests, there will be some competence there.
Some competence. Like I said, then this soldier has all the competence in their field. Who would be promoted?
The person who
are you promoting?
I'm promoting both of them. Like,
right.
But the argument was,
say you have like one slot though. You have one slot. You're gonna send your senior specialist.
I'm sending the confident soldier to the board.
Yeah.
Not to the board. The board's been over. They both passed the board. They're eligible. One just reclassed. He doesn't know anything about his field. You have this other soldier. He's promotable.
Mm-hmm. That has confidence, but
no, he does. He can show you what he can do. Mm-hmm. He just can't relay the information to you.
So then, how is he expected to be promoted to lead soldiers?
Exactly.
Who's gonna go? He's gonna be doing
no,
more.
You can't do that.
He's gonna be doing more than this soldier who's just confident
you can teach
due to knowledge.
You can teach somebody. You can teach soldiers. You can teach soldiers.
Yes, he's able to learn those skill sets where he can pronounce and regurgitate information. Yes, he can learn these things.
Right.
I'm saying just do off of confidence in me going head first, saying I can lead, take charge. I don't know anything. But I need to humble myself.
Are you saying?
I need to humble myself and get this knowledge.
Yeah.
I need to humble myself and get this knowledge from specialists or someone who's been in this career, this field for a good amount of time. Right?
No.
Then how is he going to learn?
What do you mean, how's he going to learn? That's why they have manuals for. Most people will not get in. That's what they have.
Manual?
Dash 10s, manuals, TMs, trainer circulars. Like, if you want to be educated on something to make yourself as proficient as possible, you will crack open the books. You ain't going to be like, well, I don't know it. I'm super confident, though. No, I'm not saying that. I'm talking about a person who's hungry for the next position of leadership. They're going to seek out those things.
While this soldier knows.
He knows his job, but he can't lead anybody.
Why can't we teach him that?
Why can't we teach him how to? You just said he don't have the confidence to be able to. He don't know how to do that.
But both of these soldiers can learn. One has to learn the job. One has to learn to speak up.
But one is easier. It's easier to get somebody to learn a job than it is to teach them how to be confident.
You can promote this soldier that knows his job and put him in a leadership position, and he's going to be in a position where he has to speak up. You could promote this soldier where he's just confident, willing to learn, head first, taking charge, but he doesn't know his job.
But at a point, there becomes a separation once you start to get to higher levels of leadership.
Yeah.
It's no longer hands dirty doing the work. Yeah. It's managing, understanding your people and your personnel, putting those talented soldiers in position to be excellent. Yeah. That's what you do when you get higher up.
And
like
where I come from, that is your as an E7, senior NCO, that's your position. But E6 and down, that's not it.
You should be starting the process, though.
Yeah.
Because as a team leader, you have soldiers. Yes. As a squad leader, you have more soldiers. As a platoon sergeant, you have even more soldiers. As a first sergeant, you have a company.
Yes.
Like,
that is true. That is true. But as when E7 hits, when you hit that E7, that's when you're in full effect of, okay, you're stepping back, and you're putting soldiers where they need to be put.
I don't know about all that.
I mean, yeah, you're basically managing.
Yeah, but I think that you also have to, once you become a sergeant, like, that's when management starts.
Yes.
You are charged with junior personnel. Am I right?
Yes.
Then what are you saying?
I'm saying you're in full effect. And I'm still out there with the soldiers. That's what I'm saying.
But you should be given purpose, direction, and motivation as well.
Yes, while I'm hands-on.
Yes, but you should start the process of, all right, this is what I need my soldiers to know how to do. This is how I should counsel them. This is how I should talk to them about
and I'm
being
saying
better.
At E7, that is when it's in full effect.
As Sergeant First Class, yes, it is.
Yes, so you've already been through the stages of doing that. Now as E7, you are full effect managing soldiers.
As Sergeant First Class, yeah, that is correct.
But as E6, E5, we are still hands-on with the soldiers. And managing as well.
But you have to create the muscle memory in order to know how to do it once you become a Sergeant First Class.
What you mean by that? You got to elaborate on that.
I'm going to have to elaborate?
You have to elaborate on that.
So if I become a manager, or if I start the process of managing my soldiers appropriately as a sergeant, by the time I become a staff sergeant, I'm proficient at it, at managing my soldiers, teaching them all of the things that they need to know, having all of the tools that they need to have, knowing right place, right time, right uniform, knowing the training circulars, the regulations, all of the things so that they can be proficient at their job. Yeah. By the time I'm a Sergeant First Class, I am in charge of the staff sergeant and the sergeants. So I am imparting that managerial skill to them. Yeah. So, yeah, if I see somebody and they don't know their job, I'm going to go make corrections. I'm going to give them advice. I'm going to give them mentorship. And then I'm going to send them off into the wild to make the best decision.
And this is you while you're in E7, right?
Yes, this is while I'm a Sergeant First Class.
Yeah. In E6, he's still going to be out there managing.
Not as much.
Giving the tools you're giving him.
Yeah.
But hands-on as well.
Not as much.
Not as much as the E5s.
Not as much as a sergeant. You're correct.
And as soon as the E5s E5 hit E6, then we're going to get that information from the E6 that you gave them. He's E7.
Yes. But I'm still taking the confident soldier. Like you can't move me from that. You can't move me from that. I'm taking a soldier who's confident.
Are you taking a doctor to operate on one of your loved ones?
That's a straw man argument, and we ain't finna do that.
But that's what I'm saying.
That's a made up straw man argument, and we ain't finna do that.
This doctor.
You're about to make the most wild scenario, and this is gonna be ridiculous.
Don't speak. He don't speak. Yeah.